Let's go to Jimmy from Rochester. Jimmy, you're on the air.
Hey, David.
Hello.
Hey, you can hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Cool. So lately I've been thinking a lot about how a person's ethical philosophy kind of informs their political stances on things, and especially how difficult it is to argue with someone who doesn't share your ethical philosophy.
Sure.
So, for example, like a libertarian would say that you should never coerce anyone, basically. And so if you don't agree with that, like that's why they don't want to be taxed and that type of thing.
Well, let me, if I can jump in, I don't know that I necessarily agree with I think libertarians and non-libertarians alike would often agree that coercion is bad at a government level. The disagreement comes in what counts as coercion. For me, that in your particular example, that seems to be the greater dividing line.
Sure. And so even to take even a more obvious example, like the growth of like the Trumpism in the country.
Yes.
If how can you? It seems as if it's not that we both want to get the country to the same place, but we have different ideas on how to get there. It's like we want to get it to completely different places.
Correct.
So what do you do with that? You know what I mean? Like how can you debate someone or argue or persuade someone when it's that different?
On individual issues, sometimes you are 100% correct that the 30,000-foot vision for the United States of America is very different for a Trumpist than a social democrat. You're completely correct. But sometimes at the issue level, the end goal is the same. So like, for example, you find a lot to pick something. If you think about abortion, many people on the left agree they would love to reduce the number of abortions. And people on the right say that they want the number to be 0. The difference is the people on the left would say, well, let's reduce abortions by making contraception widely available, teaching comprehensive sex education, making sure women know that if they do have a kid, they're going to be able to afford all of the associated costs. Whereas the right says, let's ban it and make people ashamed for even thinking of it. So that's an example where even though the vision is different, if we can find some similarity in the end goal, then we can engage as to how we most effectively get there. So I think maybe what I'm saying is, while you're correct that the vision is very different in different political factions, there might be some overlap in the end goals with enough people on the right that we could have some productive conversations.
That would be nice.
It's a little bit pie in the sky, but at least it's an optimistic perspective, I guess.
Sure. I mean, yeah, you have to start somewhere, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks so much for the call. Great to hear from you.